Game off, and kicking off will be number 23, Ryan Corey, one of the captains for South Burlington. So obviously South Burlington in the white and light blue uniforms, MSJ in their traditional home green uniforms and gold domes, and we're underway. Both teams coming in at 1-1, and that's going to be picked up, buried actually. They're going to jump on the ball at the 25-yard line. It was a short kick, and the up back, Cameron Stiles, tried to grab it out of the air, and very good job of just covering it up and not having any damage done. Because MSJ coming in with 1 win, 1 loss late. There is their quarterback coming off a huge week with his team's victory over Burlington up in Burlington, and they lost the opening day here in their home opener against Essex in a very good football game actually. Ended up 24-6, but the game was much closer than that in actuality. So MSJ coming out on offense, and they'll have, of course, the I-back formation with Ribbons, the fullback, and Beeson at tailback position there, the quarterback, and they're going to have the handoff, and he's going to go off tackle outside, pick up positive yardage, and spin forward for close to 4, almost 5 yards on the carry. Again, that offensive line for MSJ has done a good job in the 2 games early this season, plus their exhibition games, of being keep them healthy. They do a good job of blasting holes in that line. Of course, you have James Loveland, Alex Raymond, Josh Scarelia, Louis Altabell, and Chris Reedy out there, along with Hans Batilla on that line. Sexton will do the tight end work, and Nolan Rhodes, he's going to be wide on this side. Latterbush will be wide on the receiver's position here on the near side of the field. So you see the I formation again on a second down. The pitch play, they're looking to take it wide. The blocking, holding to the outside. The defense reacts nicely. They'll come up, make the tackle for a loss of about 2 yards on the play. That'll set up a 3rd and long. I tell you, it looked like it was going to be a little bit of a daylight, a crease here for Beeson to run through, and then the safeties came up and did a nice job of closing that gap down. So Thayer in the huddle will call out the plays. He'll get them from the sideline from Coach Jerry Kuchar. You got Coach Chip Fort down there, and Coach Jeff Casarino. And the guys up in the booth overlooking the whole play. And again, a little new buzz, new enthusiasm here at St. Peter's Field with MSJ coming off a close game against Essex, and then the win on the road against Burlington. Football looking to be alive and well. They'll cut to the outside. He's trying to get one more corner. He's going to stay forward, and he's going to be tripped up just enough to be held short. If he got past that last arm tackle, that desperation tackle around the ankles, he would have easily had the first down and more. So they're going to come up less than a yard shy. I'm going to show you over there. It's going to be 4th and less than a yard. You can see by the chains. It looks like MSJ going to go for it. They're talking to Kuchar, and they're coming back in now with the play. So a big play already in the contest between a couple teams that are 1-1 on the young season. Now I'm assuming they're going to go for it. There could be that long count, try to draw them outside, but I got a feeling they're going to go for it. See if it's the quick count. So South Burlington digging in on the defensive end, the ball at the 34-yard line. And there it is, the Ribbons. First down, MSJ. What a push off the line. It just followed their center, Reedy. And it was just muscle on muscle as Reedy and Scarelia and Altabell right there able to go forward. And first down, MSJ, so they go for it on 4th down and pick it up. And you'll see more and more. Now, in the first game against Essex, they passed up a lot of 4th down situations, but they'll gain confidence as the season goes along. Like I said, that win over Burlington on the road last week, huge. Congratulations to the MSJ team and the coaching staff. But, you get more confidence, you'll go for more plays like we just saw. So at first down, the ball at the 36-yard line. They're going to go off to Beeson, and he'll break it. Breaks a tackle, and he keeps the legs going. Out near midfield, Beeson with a good block at the line of scrimmage. And then it was just his determination and muscle. Like I said, never let the legs stop churning, and he's able to get out there for another MSJ first down. Well, I noted it in the first game of the year against Essex. You take MSJ's starters, and they can stand up against anybody in the league. It's depth, fatigue, and injury that comes into play. Just real building a program back up. I mean, it's baby steps. And right now they've got a good drive going against South Burlington. Again, they're just a yard shy of being in South Burlington territory. There's the pitch play. They'll come to the near side. He changed direction, switched back up inside, and good job. It's going to be held for no gain, but South Burlington defense, really nice job of reacting, shutting down again what looked to be a hole that was there. Number 86 on that tackle was Adam Farmer. Yeah, there'll be a 2nd down and 10. Yet to throw a pass here. They were very stingy on the passing in the first game against Essex and opened up the air game against Burlington. And I like their idea of just time of possession, grind it out, get some yardage on the ground. let that clock run. We're down to 8:24 to go. First quarter action on Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Hopefully the camera will cooperate today. And they'll step inside Benedict with some nifty running, number 14. And now Benedict wasn't available until the Burlington game, but that gives a chance for Bizon to get a rest, keep him fresh for later in the ball game. And Benedict, again, with a positive yardage, almost 4.5 yards right there on the pickup. So they'll bring up a 3rd and 5.5. So Benedict on the carry, his first carry of the ball game. Is he there? Number 9, the junior quarterback. Matching him out. Reedy over center. Is the center there behind him. And they've got him the same formation here, just changing up the wideouts. There's a quick slant, and he's got it. First down, safe pass, and more. They're at the 40 to 39-yard line of South Burlington. The ball was delivered a little bit high, but again, Rhodes, good size young man, able to go up with the good hands, make the grab, and he got between the coverage man and the pass. That gave him a clean route for the quarterback, whose line again kept the defensive line away from him, kept the arms down, so he had an area to see to throw the ball through. First down, MSJ, 3rd first down in this drive. Remember, they went for it on 4th and a yard, picked it up, and they got it going. One thing they want to keep away from, penalties and turnovers. Don't hurt yourselves. They've done a decent job of that since midway through the first game of the year against Essex. So here's a pitch play back to Benedict, cuts it up inside, great reaction. Defense, again, strung it out, a lot of help, a lot of support over there by South Burlington, and they'll bring them up for a loss of about 3 yards on the play. They'll bring up a 2nd and long after the tackle on the sweep play. And they're going to bring Benedict out, and that'll bring Bizon back into the backfield there again. Number 9 out there. I'll do the whole roster for you as we head into the ball game. We're in the first quarter, 6:44 to go. Opening drive of the contest. MSJ heading west, heading toward Otter Creek. They got the opening kickoff. They picked up 3 first downs. They're in South Burlington territory at the 41-yard line. And I believe, we've got the first timeout taken by the Mounties. There's some confusion on bringing the play in. So we'll have a timeout taken with 6:33 to go in a scoreless first quarter of play. Timeout, they'll march out, go right to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the play off on a 2nd down, and Long, Matilia, number 71, you see him coming out. Getting his helmet on, getting set, checks the snap count with there, and there shouldn't be confusion after timeout, and the whole team came over to the sideline. MSJ on the march on their opening drive, first quarter action, Munger Vision, PEGTV Sports, and Bizon just took it one hole wider from what that was designed to do. Picked up 4 yards on the play. Will make it 3rd and 9. Again, it's a good job of, improvising. The hole wasn't there. They want to come up to the, they just kicked it out to the 2 hole, and he'll just pick up yardage. The whole thing's about being positive, picking up some type of positive yardage any way you can. MSJ chip for it. Got their first win in 11 games over Burlington. And like I said, it's a game that they opened up the passing game, but we'll see what transpires here later in this contest. Right now they're featuring the run. They did throw for a first down. They've got a 3rd and 9, and they're inside South Burlington territory. Lattabush is wide on this near side. On the short slot, we got movement, we got flags, and we're going to have the first penalty of the game. Rhodes, I believe, is going to be called for the infraction. And that's what we have. I missed it, but the call was against MSJ, and I'll send them back. I believe that's 5 yards. Yeah, that'll bring up a 3rd and I'm going to go 13 yards. I'm going to round off and say 13 yards. Channel 15's website is www.pegtv.com. You can click on there and go to click video on demand, and you can watch games that have been archived. They are past games played. You can also go to Streamline Video and get games and shows that are currently playing on Channel 15. They're going to do that little fade route and double coverage, and Rhodes made the catch! Rhodes made the catch! No, they say! Oh, we've been short of the first down, but right on top of the play to make the call was the official. Almost a circus catch, and now, will they go for it here, or they play field position and punt the ball away? Their defense has been all right this year for MSJ. And they bring out the punt team, Drew Altabel, the 51 coming out, and Matt Messier, 42, along with Benedict, 14. So they will go for the kick. You can see Sexton, the kicker, number 86, counting the bodies on the field. But again, don't take it for granted that they are going to punt here. They could always come out with a fake punt. I think you will see the kick, but a good drive. Got the clock down to 5:43 and 3 first downs. That was good. Looking for a clean snap. It is. No pressure, and a kick away. That's a hummer of a kick. That's a real good kick. That's a live ball. That's a fumble. It's picked up. He stepped out of bounds, and they didn't call it. They're going to give him the 5 extra yards, but on the camera angle, you can see him clearly step on the white line. But it'll be South Burlington with their first offensive possession, and it looks to be around the 25-yard line. Actually, I'm going to go out to the 20, where he's spotted right there. I'm going to say the 22-yard line. So a good kick by Ben Sexton, the senior, one of the captains out there. Rhodes, a captain, and a senior. So MSJ on the defense here for the first time today. On, of course, Ernie Bragg at quarterback, number 12 for South Burlington. There's the pitch play, and they like the bread and butter. They like to run the ball. He'll step inside, break 2 tackles, and Stiles will say, that's enough bad tackling. I'll grab a hold of him, wrap him up, bring him down. So Stiles, who's been impressive defensively and been able to, oh, we got a flag. Got a flag on the play. Searching for the guy the way, there he is. Holding South Burlington. It's going to bring that gain of 6 yards back, and that'll put South Burlington at a first and, well, I'm going to round off. Well, I'll wait till they spot the ball, but I'm thinking 16, 17 yards. Yeah, so Ernie Bragg, the cornerback for South Burlington, as I'm just getting my roster down for South Burlington. And they're going to move it back. Yeah, you can see them marching it down at the penalty right now. They'll bring it out to the 15-yard line, and they'll bring up a first and 20. First and 20 for South Burlington. And again, MSJ, in that loss to Essex, had a lot of poor tackling and allowed some big plays right there. The first 2 attempts at tackling the running back, they missed, and then Stiles with the wrap-up and the bring down, but the penalty negates all that. So Bragg with an I formation himself. They'll give it to the second back through, and he's going to be wrapped up. Messier in there, and he'll be a part of the tackle. Messier for MSJ. We'll bring him down with a very short gain. Pick up just a, that leaves it second and long, second and 13. Because again, I don't get the lineups prior to the start of the ball game, so I have to kind of catch up to what's happening. I believe that was Norton Cody with the carry. South Burlington with a couple running plays, a penalty, and they've got passing formation right now. He's going to sprint to the left side, looking to bring it down the field, and boy, what a catch, reception, and Ladderbush with the tackle. It'll be a first down just shy of midfield, and that was thrown about the only place at all that the South Burlington player could have caught it, and he went up high over the shorter defensive back and made the catch. That is an impressive play. Adam Farmer with the catch. So they'll be at the 48, and their initial first down of the ball game for South Burlington. And a quick count, and then the quick hitter, and he'll spin free and be brought down after a good run of 6.5 yards. He's in MSJ territory at the 45-yard line. That's Evan Cassidy who ran right there for South Burlington. They're in the white and blue uniforms. MSJ in their home greens, and each team moving the ball rather effectively on their first offensive possessions. We'll look right down the line of scrimmage. Again, they're going quick counts, and there's some pressure in the backfield. The ball aired out wide open, overthrew him. He had a man, 2 men actually open, and overthrew him, but there was good pressure. He might have had to get rid of it a lot quicker than he wanted to because of the pressure in the backfield by MSJ. That time they're looking for number 88, Tucker Abbott. So Tucker Abbott was right there. He just, he got behind the coverage. They just missed him. So the Mounties looking to hold here on 3rd and 5. 3:32, the clock stopped on an incompletion. You're watching Jerry Munger, Munger Vision, PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. MSJ football, South Burlington. Again, I'd like to apologize for the camera technical difficulties I had at the Mill River Girls, Randolph Girls soccer game. There's a first down and more, and what a fake. Ladderbush dancing with the shadows back there. Poor tackling again by the Mounties. They're going to lead to 6 points here as he will go in for a touchdown. I'm looking, no flags anywhere. Touchdown, South Burlington. What a move he put on Ladderbush. He looked like he was disco dancing out there. But, not criticizing, but that's what plagued him against the Essex. That was arm tackling and reaching, not sticking a nose in the jersey and bringing them down. And that'll be a touchdown run for South Burlington. And they'll get on the board, so they'll respond to MSJ's opening drive with a drive that ends up in a score for South Burlington. And that's going to be good. It'll be 7-0 South Burlington with the lead with 3:18 to go. That's right, there's 7, yeah. 3:18 to go in the first quarter. First quarter, Ryan Corey will kick the ball off. That point after attempt was kicked by Tyler Abbott. It was good, and it's going to be Benedict with the ball at the 20-yard line, looking for a center return. Got some yards, a blocking, bounces off a tackle and brought down just shy of the 35. Good starting field position on the big return by Ben Benedict. So MSJ, who picked up 3 first downs in their initial offensive possession, able to drive the ball into South Burlington territory, taking over now at the 34-yard line. Well, they're going to put it at the 35-yard line, and they're down 7 points. And there with the play coming out. And the sunshine. It's a humid day, very surprising. It's not what I think anybody expected here, but the good thing to see, too, the bleachers on the MSJ side over half full now. Like I said, they're trying to get football resuscitated alive and well here. Benedict on the outside, stiff arm, breaks the tackle, will be down after close to a 5-yard gain. And it was his initial, able to break that initial tackle that gave him the yardage. The old-fashioned stiff arm work for him there. So again, the Mounties able to run and pick up positive yardage in their first possession, start after second possession the same way here. And we could have an offensive game. I like that. I think we could be right now. I saw Castleton State College offensive coordinator and assistant coach Brian Grady, former MSJ great coach, here in attendance. And boy, Ribbons stopped right at the 40-yard line. Picked up, give him the yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. They have thrown that quick slant to Rhodes for a first down. See what they want to do here on 3rd down. It's that in-between yardage. You're at the 5-yard line. Run still very effective here. Draw play, which I haven't seen him run all year. Screen pass, and of course you can air it out. So not a bad down as far as the offensive coordinator picking a play here. A lot of choices. We'll see how defense wants to play it, and they're going to go with just the. That's just the standard alignment up there defensively. There. Able to get the ball off to Benedict, and he's going to be stopped about 2 yards shy of the first down, and they'll bring up a 4th down decision now. Mounties in their own territory at the 44-yard line. And they're going to kick the ball away. They're going to bring out their punting unit, which means Sexton will go back. He'll be the kicker. He'll be the punter. So they will have to kick the ball away with 1:30 to go here in the first quarter, down 7. So South Burlington get a chance. The win not a factor at all as far as getting a kickoff before the end of the half, or end of the quarter. It's just non-existent today. Just a dead air. And another good kick. Boy, he improved on his kick. And that'll be taken at the 31-yard line. He's got a return on the outside and brought down. And we got flag. We have a flag way back on the play. Yeah, and Sexton pleading his case. Now, I didn't see if he was ran into. I don't think he was, but we'll see what the call is. I don't think if any event it'd be enough yardage to give him the first down. It's probably a post-possession foul. It's a dead ball foul, yeah. They'll discuss it, and on MSJ, okay. Boy, I tell you what, I'm thinking they're going to re-kick it, but that was a good return they had set up right there. So Sexton will be back, and he'll do it again here. We're down to 68 seconds to go in the first quarter. South Burlington with that 7-0 lead. Good snap, good protection, good kick. Turns over and hangs and hangs and hangs and fumble! Ball's loose! Mounties have it for the 2nd time in a row. Remember the first punt they mishandled, but recovered it, South Burlington. And this time they mishandled it, and MSJ recovers it. And the first big break of the ball game will go to MSJ. And what happened there is he just turned the ball over and had great hang time, and it was end over end. And Sexton, like I said, just an all-around good hearted, smart, hard-working ball player has really improved on his punting just this year from the first game to now. So MSJ's offense in South Burlington territory at the 41-yard line and looking to make things happen. Ribbons is the fullback and Bizon the tailback. Ladderbush and Rhodes are the wideout. Sexton's the tight end. They throw inside, and is that picked off? No, he let him just a tad bit too much. Again, it was a good read, good call. The corner's playing extremely soft on the outside men, and he just let him too much that time. Got flagged down, too. Got a flag down, and looks like it's going to be against MSJ as they're talking to the South Burlington captain. Again, that line for MSJ has Chris Reedy, Louis Altabel, Josh Scarella, Alex Raymond, and Hans Matilia. And they'll bring the ball back to the 46-yard line and make it a 1st and 15. So they'll repeat first down and tack on the 5 yards, 1st and 15. They're quickly to the huddle from the sideline. And the clock will start. Well, 51 seconds to go on the clock here in the first quarter. Been a good first quarter for offensive football. And a tight formation this time as they have the slot receiver is Nolan Rhodes. Ladderbush is wide on the far side. There's the pitch play to Bizon, and he'll be tucked up inside, and they stop that very well. Pick up of a yard on the play. No flags this time down. A little pushing and shoving after the fact. And then she'll head back to the huddle. Clock down to 37 seconds to go, and they're looking at a 2nd down and 14 yards. And it's gone from sunny to partly cloudy. It is humid. Temperature was around 74 degrees at the start of the ball game. MSJ with a string of 3 home games in a row now. Today is, we're tape delayed. This is the 13th of September. They'll be home the 20th at 1 o'clock and the 27th at 1 o'clock. And then their final home game will be October 11th at 1 o'clock against Hartford. So, plenty of, you go to viewmyschedule.com and pick up their schedule. But 3 home games in a row for the Mounties, 13th, 20th, and 27th. There with the ball fake, the pressure, and he's going to be sacked in Mountie territory. Huge loss on the play. That's going to be the last play of the quarter, barring a flag, which I do not see. So it'll be 7-0 South Burlington with the lead, and MSJ with a very 3rd and long coming up here to start the second quarter play. A 3rd and 22 for MSJ, first play of the second quarter, and MSJ, they've switched into the field. They're at their own 47-yard line, and you pick the play here. What would you play here? I like the quick kick, but we'll see. Pump fake, throw, and missed. Yeah, we've been short of the first down. We'll have a kick coming up for MSJ. Sexton will come back out. Messier and Drew Altabel and Ben Benedict will come out to join the kicking team as Thayer, Scarelia, and Matilia coming up the field for the Mounties. Can PEGTV every Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Tom Laypool, the program director at Channel 15, loads up the server with the games of the week, the games that people hand in, and he'll play that starting at 4 o'clock. So you can all Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, or in the early Sunday morning before the church services, you can catch the local sports action at PEGTV.com or on Channel 15 on your dial. And a great kick by Sexton. This time it's handled cleanly, and 5 yards, 6 yards, and a stop put on there as Reedy came down, made the initial contact on the tackle. So he'll snap the ball, then make the tackle and be helped up. Reedy, number 59 down there for MSJ. So MSJ's defense now looking to make some adjustments, some stops here, and not let South Burlington build up a 2-score lead. Again, the quarterback coming out is Ernie Bragg, number 12. And he has started each series for South Burlington, and they've moved the ball well. And they were aided by some poor tackling by MSJ that led to their long touchdown run. They go to the split backfield this time for the first time. They're going to kick it to the outside. There's another broken tackle and bringing it wide and great yardage, and will be nubbed out of bounds just shy of midfield at the 48-yard lines. Rhodes and Benedict there. Yeah, that's going to be number 2 with the run again. Evan Cassidy. So Cassidy with a good run on first down. We'll put the ball at the 46, call it 47-yard line. Again, they had him in the backfield, didn't wrap him up. Clock down to 11:32 to go in the half. MSJ coming off their first win in 11 games last week on the road against Burlington. And boy, they got that. There's the motion man, Cassidy, number 2 in motion. There's the snap to Bragg. He's going to roll, and then lefty will fire away and got him wide open Yeah, he got behind Ladebush. Crossing pattern came from the left to the right side of the field, and Ladebush slow to rotate, and it'll be a first down for South Burlington. Deep in Mounting territory now at the 31-yard line. So a couple big plays back-to-back, one on the ground, one through the air. But the South Burlington Rebels in position here to do some damage for against MSJ. Ribbons will come off the field now for the Mounties to catch a breather. So Bragg, who's throwing the ball sparingly but effectively. See him in the shotgun formation. Cassidy comes over now. They'll split backfield now. They're going to hand it right off to Cassidy. An old MSJ play when Danny Fitzgerald was here, and he'll just pick his way cautiously through the line, cross the 25 to the 24-yard line, and set up a second and short, a 2nd and 3 yards for South Burlington. South Burlington with the opening kickoff, kicked the ball off to MSJ. The Mounties able to drive down in South Burlington territory, pick up 3 first downs along the way, but then the drive stalled out, and South Burlington scoring on their first possession of the game. That Mounting defense looking to dig in here. They've already had 1 turnover on the mishandled punt. That's going to be in the corner, and touchdown. I'm waiting for the indication. Touchdown, South Burlington. Yeah, and I was trying to get out there. I can't see past the window, Jim. See confusion on the coverage back there. This will be his 2nd touchdown of the game for South Burlington. This time it's through the air. And as of right now, with 10:10 to go in the half, it is 13-0 South Burlington. So Tyler Abbott in there to do the point after. He's a freshman, and he is getting set. Remember, in high school football, you have to get the 1 foot in bounds. Snap's good, kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 South Burlington in the 2nd quarter over MSJ. Out the kickoff after the fade. Ryan Corey having a busy day, set to kick the ball away after the touchdown. Remember the opening kickoff and then the 2 scores. That's a very shanked punt. That's a live ball, yeah. Messier will get on it at the 39-yard line for MSJ. Again, with very good starting field position. And see if they'll start to mix in some more pass plays on first down or early in the series, just to kind of throw South Burlington off balance here, not get into a predictable pattern calling plays. Sometimes, too, it's easier to throw on first down than it is 3rd and a predictable down. A predictable down in situation, down in yardage. So 14-0 South Burlington. Benedict getting a start at tailback to open this series up with Ribbons, his fullback. In there, under center. We'll hand it off to Benedict, and he's going to be met in the backfield abruptly and quickly by Ryan Lunny. Lunny with the big penetration into the backfield and stops it for a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Make your walk, do your job!
Yeah, and like I said, sometimes you got to go away from what you've been doing. They've been running first down either up the middle or just off tackle. And sometimes you got to sprinkle in a first down pass just to keep the defense honest. So 2nd and long for MSJ. Clock moving along at 9:40 to go in the half. Down 14 points to South Burlington. MSJ, and if you look forward to the opening part of the 3rd quarter, the kickoff to the 2nd half, South Burlington will have possession. Benedict will put his head down, burrow forward, and get back those 2 yards lost. And it's up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 now. And this is what I mean about the predictability of the play call. On long downs like this, they've just ran the quick slant to the slot receiver or to the tight end. They might be looking for something different here, maybe a draw play or a quarterback draw. In any event, MSJ doesn't want to go back on defense, turn the ball right over. They're looking for something to happen here. They had great field position to start this drive at their own 39, and they've moved it. Got a penalty. Yeah. Raymond, number 55, came up premature, and it's going to be discussed, but well, yeah, that's on MSJ, and it'll move the ball back 5 more yards, make it a 4th and a little over 15 yards to go. So got to stay away from the penalties and the turnovers. They've done that with the turnovers, but that penalty will put them in a hole. I've seen high school players, coaches in this situation like that last one where it's 3rd and 22 in the last series. Quick kick. Just to set up the element of surprise and field position, change of field positions. So there. Not sure what he was waving down, but he's got hard pressure in the lob, and going to be brought down just about the original line of scrimmage. So they will have the kicking situation here. The punt team will come in, and MSJ will be kicking the ball away to South Burlington. Okay, they've already recovered one fumble on a muff punt, the Mounties have. But they're looking for another turnover or a good defensive stop right here. Sexton has been a tremendous bright spot in his first half with just booming kicks on his punts. So getting to see the alignment and Sexton back there. And that's a terrible snap. As tall as Ben is, he's got to keep his balance, keep his wits, and he's going to go to the sideline, and he'll be brought down, actually tackled out of bounds. No flag on the play. It's hard, too, defensively, because it turns to the dirt infield baseball-wise over there. And I'm looking, could there be a flag down? There's something down, but I can't tell you if it's a flag. Yeah, he's picking it up. I think you're going to have a hit out of bounds. Nope, just a change of possession. So I'm not sure why the flag was thrown, but he picked it up, put it back in his pocket. That's a big turn of events right there, and South Burlington can build up a 21-point lead as they're at the MSJ 20-yard line. So coming out again will be their quarterback, Ernie Bragg. Whistle and timeout MSJ. They didn't have the personnel on the field. They'll take their second timeout of the ball game, down 14, but South Burlington threatening to open the gap up here in the second quarter. So Bragg back in the shotgun, number 12, and that's been his formation through this whole first half. It's been effective, and he's had a good job of sprinting out the pass. He's going to go to the end zone, and touchdown. Tell you what, just misplayed by the defensive back. Yep. Just pretty much sums it up right there, the feeling of the first half. So it'll be 20 now, 20-0 South Burlington, a chance to make it a 21-point lead with the point after attempt. If it's good, Tyler Abbott out there to take the kick. Nothing fancy. He should have been knocked down or intercepted. The defender got spinning around looking for the ball, lost his balance, fell down, and it became a touchdown reception for South Burlington. So a reality check for MSJ coming off the big Euphoric win over Burlington and trailing by 21 now to South Burlington. And still a lot of time left, 7:30 to go in the second quarter of play. Tag out there. Ryan Corey, he had another kickoff. His third after a score and his fourth for the game because the opening kickoff was there. And MSJ, they can, with 7:31 to go, plenty of time to mount an attack here going into halftime, but they need a score before the halftime break just for, that's a live ball, and Stiles waits to the last second. He'll pick it up and be brought down after about a 4-yard gain. He's going to be at the 24-yard line. No flags down that I can see on the play. The only reason I would even question that is because they tackled, oh, there is a flag way back there. Yeah, because I thought I saw an infraction, then they didn't call it, and I'll see what they come up with here. MSJ not needing to move backwards here on a penalty on the kickoff. But by South Burlington's reaction, I think it's going to be against MSJ. Yeah. So they'll move him back even further, starting field position here. Like I said, a score by MSJ here going into halftime would really change the complexion of the morale going into the third quarter. But you also don't want to go 3 and out and give South Burlington back great field position as the ball will be moved back. I'm looking, it looks like the 9-yard line. So you got to be careful here of a turnover, but you also don't go 3 and out. 7:25 to go in the half. Mounties down by 21 to South Burlington. They have dug quite a hole here on their home turf at beautiful St. Peter's Field. Yeah, and again, not to hammer on it, but another predictable first down play, and that's pretty easy to defend when you run the same play on first down every time. At some point down 21, you've got to have a shift of gears, a change of philosophy. And he will pick up maybe a yard on the play, so it's up a 2nd and 9. Play coming in, coming out now, and MSJ with Bizon and Ribbons in the backfield, that I formation. Latabush and Rhodes Are the wideouts. There we go. And again, you can see the defense just sitting on it, waiting on it. And they'll stop that for a very short gain. Bring up a 3rd and 8 for MSJ, deep in their own territory. And not wanting to give the ball back to South Burlington. Even with a great kick, you figure South Burlington's going to have it in MSJ territory. I mean, now is not the time to call for a pass play, not on 3rd and predictability. Both teams with a 1-1 record. Middlebury looking like it could be another MSJ win possibility, as a very weak team this year. They've got hammered for the 3rd week in a row. There's Thayer on the sprint, and they can't hold the block, and he's going to be brought down by everybody on South Burlington, shy of the 1st down. And again, throwing on 3rd and long. We'll set up the punt now by Sexton. And again, the clock ticking along at 5:40 to go. And they're going to set the return men at the 35 and 40-yard line. So again, they are expecting a returnable kick here. Sexton just about 3 yards inside his in-line, his end zone. Good snap this time, and that's off the side of his foot and out of bounds right near Chip Fort. You'll see him mark the ball down in, and keep walking. And they're going to call it at the 21-yard line. Oh, boy, that one hurts. Ouch. So South Burlington with a chance to really blow the game wide open and put it on ice here before the half. Taking over the offensively to MSJ 21-yard line, 5:06 to go. And what's been a nightmare of a first half for MSJ. Started off with that good opening possession. Offensively moved it into South Burlington territory, picked up 3 first downs, but since then it's been all South Burlington Rebels. Bragg at quarterback, looks like he's going to go under center this time. Usually he's been working from the shotgun. He's got a couple touchdown passes. And this time they're just going to run it up the middle, right through the arm tackling. Again, one of the biggest enemies of MSJ this year has just been not hammering on. It's just been poor tackling technique. Yeah, Messier in on the tackle, and then mounting down injured looks to be Raymond, number 55. In a big play here, 1st and 10, 21-0. South Burlington with the lead and looking to, I said, looking for another touchdown, and see a missed tackle. That's just brutal. And that's touchdown. They had him stopped twice and just let him run through the arm tackles. And I hope that's something Coach Ford addresses every week. Fundamental, put your nose in their jersey, put your arms around them, drive them back. That's just another touchdown on a play that was stopped in the backfield. It will come 27-0 now South Burlington. Raymond was the injured player for MSJ. He was able to get up and run off the field under his own power. That's a very good sign. Abbott back in there. Tyler Abbott looking to get the kick up and make it 28-0 South Burlington. They'll be up and good. 28-0 Burlington with the lead late in the half. Tell you, if you had Ryan Corey, the kicker here for South Burlington, would have guessed he'd be working out this hard. I'm not sure he would have thought so, but he's had a very busy first half of play. Another kickoff. And the Mounties desperately need 2 things. Hold on to the ball if they can't. They need to score, number 1, but they can't do that. Hold on to the ball and let the half expire. Don't give it back to South Burlington, because right now they don't have any answer defensively to stop South Burlington. 28 first half points for the Rebels, and they have the 28-0 lead over MSJ. Like I said, the schedule for the Mounties has a bunch of home games strung together. This right here being one, of course, we're tape delayed, but you have South Burlington today, then BFA on the 20th at 1 o'clock, Brattleboro on the 27th at 1 o'clock. And boy, it's back to the drawing board here at the half for MSJ. I formation, B's on the deep back. They've got 3 wide receivers on the field right now. And it's going to be a pitch play to Benedict. Benedict was deep. And he'll be swarmed under on the pitch play at the 35-yard line. Well read, well strung out, well defended by South Burlington. And I don't know so much with this possession, but again, and not to harp on it, They might want to start thinking about throwing on first down. 2nd and 13 after the... actually, I don't understand how 2nd and 13. It's 2nd and 7 on the play as he picked up positive yardage. No, he didn't. I apologize. That's how it is. I'm looking at the wrong yard marker. Sometimes you get lulled to sleep during a game like this. It's 2nd and 13. Benedict in the backfield, brought down again behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll set up a 3rd and long for MSJ. Yeah, but that MSJ schedule looking like this, like I said, on the 20th of September, BFA here at 1, 27th of September, Brattleboro here at 1. And we move into October. They're on the road at Colchester, October 3rd. Then their final home game of the year, right here, October 11th, Hartford, 1 o'clock. On the road to Mount Anthony on October 17th. That's a 7 o'clock under the lights affair. So a 3rd and very long for MSJ. South Burlington putting a lot of people up in the box. And they'll air it out deep and overthrow everybody. They're looking for Rhodes, and he never had a chance at it. Not only is it an incomplete pass, but it will stop the clock, which is as good as a timeout for South Burlington, preserving more time on the clock for the Rebels. And it'll be MSJ kicking the ball away here with 2:59 to go. Back to South Burlington, going deep is Justin Lynch, number 32. So Sexton, like his counterpart, doing a lot of kicking, but not in the same vein of success. He's been punting the ball away a lot, means MSJ has been moving the ball a lot. He's had 1 snap over his head. He'll make the adjustment and the kick, and that's going to have good hang time. Got a flag down on the play. And that'll be touched by MSJ right there. But we have a flag down behind the play right there. Now I'm looking for the man in the white hat. I think there's going to be an illegal substitution brought in. Because the flag was thrown when the ball was in the air. Nope, there'll be no flag. So they'll pick it up, wave it off, and we'll just start things off. Let's round it off, say the 40-yard line. So South Burlington at their own 40, great starting field position. Bragg coming out at quarterback. And he's had a huge first half. 28-0 South Burlington. You can watch more Mill River boys and girls soccer action. Believe me, I apologize for the technical difficulties on the Mill River Randolph girls soccer game. My equipment is as outdated as I am. And again, turned the corner, picked up a couple yards, and the Valley defense this time able to wrap them up and bring them down. Sultan and number 89 in the ball game for MSJ involved in the tackle. Along with Messier. They'll start the clock down to 2:26 now from the spot of the ball. So after a short pickup, South Burlington, they've protected the quarterback extremely well also, which gives him plenty of time to throw the ball. They're looking to go wide, and they'll slide through. Apatow will ride him down. That was Isaac Owusu on the run, his first carry of the ball game, and he will make it a 3rd and 5. So yeah, MSJ needing desperately a stop or a turnover here. But it's bad enough, but it would be even more devastating. To give up another score. They have dug quite a hole here to start out the second half with. In spread formation, they're going to pass the ball. And again, Saxton got there late, and there's the pass. Wide open drop. Yeah, that should have been 6 points. That was a beautifully thrown ball. David Knopf just dropped it. Didn't extend his arms right on Stiles late on the coverage, and that would have been 6. And Bragg again with a beautifully thrown ball. And that will stop the clock the other way with 1:27 to go in, and what appears to be a punt situation coming up for South Burlington. They're in their own territory at the 45-yard line, 4th and 5, and it will be their first punt. Yeah, it'll be their first punt of the ball game. Chris Cassidy, number 4 back there. He'll be looking to get the kick away unless it's a fake. And so Cassidy looking for a clean snap. Has it, has no pressure, and that is a line drive smoker, and picked up and dropped for a loss from the initial pickup point. Yeah, and MSJ looking very frustrated and deflated right now on the field. It's about at the MSJ 23-yard line, and just a minute 19 to go on the clock here in the half. There, coming out number 9, getting set to put the whatever they call into motion here from the huddle. That South Burlington defense, boy, they've been in tune to the formations and the predictability of the play calling here. And that is Bizon now in the backfield for MSJ. So the snap and the handoff, and boy, he's got a lot of company out there. And Bizon will be brought down. He stays in bounds. He'll be brought down for what appears to be a loss. And again, I'll keep the clock moving. That's the good thing. Down to a minute to go now. MSJ will have to regroup. No lead insurmountable, but you got to come out. First of all, they're kicking the ball away to South Burlington to start the third quarter, so they'll have to have a defensive stop. Hope for a turnover. And a 2nd and 11 here. MSJ football being brought to you by Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. High formation, and see if they just want to run the clock out. Oh, he's got pressure from the weak side, comes in and gets him. That'll be the sack, and they'll have him at the 16-yard line. And right there, he actually had plenty of time to deliver the ball. He just couldn't find anybody open, and that's what allowed all that. The line held long enough, but just eventually the clock ticks and winds down, and when you can't find anybody open, he just brought down. Down to 12 seconds and counting, and that should be the half. MSJ will be down 28 points to South Burlington from St. Peter's Field on a sunny day in the fall. And that's the half. It'll be 28-0 South Burlington with the lead over MSJ on Munger Vision. MSJ getting set to kick off here to South Burlington, and there are big moments in ball games, even when you're down 28 points. Big moment being a really can't give up a score here. Larry Vittinen out there, one of the exchange students, to do the kicking. And he'll whip the ball down, and it'll be taken at the 20-yard line. South Burlington in the white uniforms, blue trim, looking for a good return. Just bowled over tackle after tackle, missed tackle again. And I'm not harping on, well, I am harping on it. It's a simple correction. They've probably given up 2 of the 4 scores and probably 40 of those yards on that return just by not tackling. They're not taking contact. They are not stepping in front of the rushers. They're reaching from the side like they're chasing shadows. And that's what's making these average runs turn into huge runs. And there really is no excuse for a return like that. You can see all the bodies diving out of the way, reaching at shadows, and that's killing them this year, quite frankly. They've improved. They have better coaching staff. They have better attitudes. All that's good. They've won a game. But until they correct a real simple thing like tackling, it really can't get any better now. Here's the fake. There's the bomb. They're looking for the nail in the coffin and wide open. 6 points. No pressure on the quarterback. That's a lot for the defensive backs to cover man that long, but they will have the touchdown pass to Tucker Abbott from the quarterback, Ernie Bragg. That'll make it 34-0 South Burlington, and I like the play call. Passing on first down. The long expected twist there and going for the nails in the coffin on the big play, and they get it. So 34-0, and MSJ, like I said, back to reality after their win on the road against Burlington, playing a much more superior team in South Burlington. And they might have a little bit of celebration hangover from last week. That's up, that's good, and it's 35-0 South Burlington with the lead. So just about the worst case scenario they could have had to start the second half of play. They gave up the kickoff return for a touchdown. And boy, well, time to move on from football. I'll tell you about stuff coming up on Channel 15 PEGTV, located at Building 24 in the House Center. You can always go down and take a tour of the beautiful state-of-the-art facility. You go to the websites and watch archived programs by clicking video on demand. You can also go to Streamline Video and watch current programs playing on Channel 15. And also coming up is the Pumpkin Queen and her court selection live from the studio, then played throughout the month of October. And then, of course, the big one, the Halloween Parade, live on Channel 15, played throughout the month of November. Good return by the Mounties, so the ball at the 34-yard line. as they were able to pick up some good yardage on that kickoff. That was Ben Benedict with the carry, number 14. So the Mountie offense got to take it one possession at a time, see if they made any change in philosophy as far as the play calling goes. All you do is take it one play at a time, one possession at a time, and to move the ball here and get 6 points, that's a positive. Don't look at the scoreboard and go, okay, we need 5 scores, 6 scores, 7 scores, whatever. Because at that point, it'll be overwhelming to look at that, at the big picture. So Benedict at tailback, Ribbons at fullback, and Thayer at quarterback. And they're going to pitch on first down, and they're going to bring them down for a loss. And that'll be number 52 in there with the takedown, charging the line, Ryan Lunny. So a good read and a good play by South Burlington. We'll start MSJ off at a 2nd and 12. They lose 2 yards on that play. Yeah, the Halloween parade is a staple of Channel 15 live broadcast. Tom Leipold, the cameraman. Not sure who will be the commentators this year. Usually it's the hierarchy, the higher-ups. Not only socially higher up in the world, but also higher up on the status level as far as being on the board of directors at Channel 15. I don't think it's a cool way to pick people, but that's the way it happens. You see him inch forward on the alignment. Now they'll throw on 2nd and long, and they'll just dump it off to Benedict, and he'll be brought down for a short gain. He might have gotten to the 35-yard line, and I believe when all is said and done, he'll be at the MSJ 35, so it'll set up a 3rd and 9. I would like to see him throw more on first down, little passes like that, or slants or screenplays, but the bottom line is, who the heck am I other than an MSJ fan and a public access volunteer? So the Mounties with 10.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter are just running up a touchdown here to South Burlington, looking to move the chains to keep possession of the ball here. And Bizon not in this series, and that's going to be aired out. And he overthrew him, yeah, he had Rhodes one-on-one on the outside and overthrew him. That will be the 4th down play coming up. Sexton will get in punt formation, and he's been kicking the ball very well. He had one bad punt, but overall he had so many in that first half. He might have just been exhausted for punting the ball so often, but he's improved steadily and doing good today. And that's Big Ben back there, and he'll be looking for the clean snap and no pressure and to get the kickoff. Long snap count, good look, kick away, line drive, and it's going to get a good bounce toward the sideline out of play. It'll be at the 44-yard line of South Burlington, so they'll have decent field position to get things on track here. See the Rutland Herald, Chuck Clarino right there, just an outstanding sports writer. Does a lot for Varsity Magazine also, plus for the Rutland Herald. He's taking the action in. And a good day for the fans. I mean, it's a warm, humid day, but this time of year could easily be a lot of cold rain and no sunshine. So, again, the Mountie defense needs to make some improvements. Might as well use it like a live scrimmage right now, live combat, and start improving on areas you've been extremely weak in. Bragg with the I formation this time under center. Will hand the ball out to the 2nd man through, and that's a good tackle. They shot the gap, got there. Mattia is there along with Bizon. Yeah, and they'll bring him down. Ribbons also on the bottom of the pile, and that was short tackling. Gang tackling and short tackling. Yeah, so I mentioned the selection of the Pumpkin Queen, the interview process right in the studio at Channel 15, the state-of-the-art, beautiful facility at Channel 15. You see that live, and then they tape it, of course, and put it on various times throughout the whole month of October, leading right into the Halloween parade, which is done live the night of Halloween, of course, 6:30 start time from downtown Rutland. And then they'll play that over and over and over all through the month of November for you. That's Messier with the tackle. Matt Messier coming in and wrapping them up and bringing them down. And then November 1st, which is the first Saturday in November, I'll be down at the Paramount Theater running the camera for the really big show, which is a talent show, a fundraiser for the United Way of Rutland County. And of course, Sammy Grosso of Sam's Good News is the host of that, and always great entertainment. Music, singing, dancing, little drama, skits, comedy, all local talent, Vermont talent. Good stuff, real good stuff. Plus all the money goes to the United Way of Rutland County. So 3rd and 9 on this play, and they're going to look for the ball fake, the hand fake, good protection, and wide open, dropped it. Should have been a 1st down and more. Wide open, pass right there. He couldn't ask for a better throw from Bragg. He went out to number 80, Chris Messer, and he just flat out dropped the ball. So the Mounties will catch a break and get the punt here, and coming in will be Styles number 4, along with number 89, Siltanen, Yanni Siltanen, and if I mispronounced his name, I apologize for that. Also coming in number 3 late, this is Dylan Stone. They're going to drop Benedict and Rhodes back. And yeah, they set up in punt formation now. There was some congestion coming out of the huddle. Clock stopped with 8:44 to go. Good snap, no pressure. The kick, not bad. They'll get a roll. And boy, they are going to lose 5, 10, 15, 20 yards. Ball at the 6-yard line because they didn't come up and make the catch. And tell you, it is those little things like tackling and coming up to make the catch, not with the punt roll, that do turn your season around into a positive mode. They did get a win last week, but they're far from getting near the top of the hill. They're still climbing quite a mountain. Tell you, it's a shame Middlebury not on their schedule this year. Middlebury, a very, very, very struggling team. They do have Brattleboro, which is struggling, but you know it's a possibility for a win there for MSJ. But they're going to start from inside their 5-yard line, and this really limits your play calling. Well, you know, they say it doesn't. It limits your confidence in making a play call, like a throw from down here. You can call any play you want. It's, do you have confidence in it? And they'll try to run up the middle and get stuffed, and they'll have a very minimal pickup. And John Bizon will gut out 2 yards on the run up the middle. Tell you, the afternoon started off extremely promising for MSJ. They received the opening kickoff, moved the ball into South Burlington territory, picked up 3 first downs along the way, and then that was about the end of the afternoon for their offense. To honestly think they can come back and win this game, no, I don't believe that at all. And you'd think I was drunk doing the game if I spoke like I was believing they'd make 35 points up here. What they need, though, is some positive plays, try some different philosophies, get ready for next week, execution, practice their execution, and do get a score or two here, and you know, have some good feelings going into this week's practice and next week's game. And you can watch Sports Beat also on Channel 15. It's my program. I started it November 1995. It does, 60-70% of it is sports, but there's, besides talking to coaches, athletic directors, and players in the area from various sports, various genders, various age groups. I've covered the outdoor sports, hiking, kayaking, skiing. Been also doing woodworking, cooking, drama, theater, and we'll have a flag down. That'll be on MSJ. There's the man with the white hat. And she's a motion penalty, and I'll back him up 5 more yards. So make it third and even longer now for MSJ. Execution, getting the snap count down, things like that. It's the little things that Coach Fort has tried to work on and has improved upon. But you got to be focused every series, every week, every game. South Burlington, a very good team. Don't get me wrong, they've done a lot of things extremely well, but they've been aided by a lot of just poor execution, poor play by the Mounties today. So with a 3rd and 8 now, they're going to roll way into the end zone, up and outside, and be brought down. Another sack for South Burlington. Thayer will go down, and we'll have Sexton with the kick from his end zone coming up on the punt. I plug other programs on Channel 15, but I don't ever get any cross support from other programs. They have a lot of CIPs that cross support and also have other CIPs as guests on their shows. And I always being on the outside of the bubble, I gave up supporting all the. I used to plug the hell out of all the programs on 15. That's like, I'll wait for this punt. He just did miss getting it blocked. Might have been partially blocked. It definitely was partially blocked, and MSJ will pray for a 50-yard roll. It won't happen. And South Burlington in great position at the 23-yard line. So like I've been doing football. Well, they stopped me for 2 years because politics. Was there a flag down on the play? I'm looking. It could be a flag down. And boy, if I'm South Burlington, I'm declining this. Oh, I'm declining this if I'm South Burlington. Take the ball inside the red zone just about. And they do the smart thing, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line for South Burlington. Well, but basically I've done MSJ football in my 13-year broadcast career for 11 years. Good teams, bad teams, great teams, terrible teams. Promoted their players on talk shows. Their coaches have come on. I've done highlight tapes, college recruiting tapes for them. You know, I've helped them physically. As far as when they built when they put the new bleachers in and missed the old press box by 5 feet, I came down and free labor, built stairs for them so they get in the old press box. You know, I had a lot to do outside of just coming every week doing games. But never once has the PA announcer, and it was Marty McDonough today, and he does a lot of it. I do their basketball, did their field hockey, did their boys and girls soccer, their ice hockey, the baseball, their softball. Never once did he ever give me a plug on air or the PA, like this game being brought to you by PEGTV, Channel 15, www.pegtv.com. Watch games on Channel 15. Jerry Munger here for PEGTV. But geez, they got the new webcast here. And I don't want to give out the call numbers for it because I don't promote it. But he gave them a great big long plug on the PA. You know, they're here today, and this icon's here, and they're doing a game on the web. And here's the WW site, and this is awesome, great, fantastic, and that's good. I think that's great. But Jesus Christ, never gave me a plug in all these years. Standing here doing it. I would like to have a PEGTV.com plug. Bitter, aren't I, in a loss? If we were winning, I wouldn't complain. So that stopped short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 3 now for South Burlington. The Rebels scored first and then just continued. 35-0 right now, South Burlington with the lead. And we're just a tad under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. So the Mounties played well in a loss against Essex. They won at Burlington, but today it's back to the drawing board for MSJ. Messier coming around the weak side on the backside to make the tackle. That's a ball brought down to the 10-yard line. Now be first down. And actually, you know, they are not quite to the 10. They're like the 10.5-yard line, so it's not going to probably be relevant, but they could actually pick up a first down and not score a touchdown. So looking for their 41st point of the afternoon. The South Burlington Rebels will lead in every statistical category. And they'll cut inside, spin off. Again, initial contact, they will pick up positive yardage. They'll be just shy of the goal line. They'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And they'll bring up a 2nd down and 5, call it for South Burlington. You know, then you get into the holiday season on public access television, and you got Chris McCormick, great program director at Channel 20, and he'll have all the local school choirs for the holidays and the drama departments, you know, Christmas presentations, holiday presentations. And that's great viewing on Channel 20. You'll be able to catch all that stuff over there. So for the holiday season, you can still tune in to public access and be entertained. And he's going to have I have him as a touchdown. I'm just looking for the... No, he's going to be held just short. Again, you can't quite see. I have to lean out the window. There we go. And he's marking him just inches shy of a touchdown. Yeah, so it did happen. After I said it'd be irrelevant, they got a first down without getting a touchdown. They're about 8 inches from a touchdown, but they have a first down and 4 downs to punch it in. And I'm just wondering after the score here if Bragg will come out to be the quarterback the next series. And easy walk into the end zone. Yeah, that's Owusu with the score. 41-0. South Burlington with the lead over MSJ. They'll come out and try to get their 42nd point now on the PAT. And they've scored on a couple touchdown passes, a couple touchdown runs, a kickoff. The opening kickoff here, the 3rd quarter, 2nd half was returned for a touchdown. And yeah, this one is said, done, and over. 41-0, 3:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. That's the 2nd touchdown of the quarter for MSJ, for South Burlington. And staying perfect with the PATs, 42-0 South Burlington, 41-0 South Burlington with the lead. Kickoff coming up after a score. Ryan Corey going to have to go home and ice that leg. He has done a lot of kicking off after scores today. And it is 42-0. Again, just lost track of the game. These are hard games to call. Because I'm an MSJ fan, I appreciate South Burlington, but this is just brutal. And you don't want to be too critical. And, you know, they got it to the 35-yard line now. That'll be a decent starting position for the Mountie offense. They'll bring it out, set them down, and I'm just curious now to see if they're just going to run on every first down. They've yet to break that mold. And South Burlington. It'll be interesting to see if they come out next offensive series and start changing up some personnel here as clock down to 3:17 to go in the third quarter. And from the I formation, they'll have Bizon back at the tailback position with Ribbons at the fullback spot. And they're going to run it up the gut for next to no gain. Oh, good effort. That second effort and a flag. Second effort got them a couple yards, but the flag down, and we'll have to wait and see what the penalty is. In the event, that's going to stop the clock, and we'll get the penalty marched off here as soon as we get the indication on the call. Face mask, South Burlington, first down. So that'll move the ball out to the 45-yard line for MSJ. Also, don't forget, it's an election year. Very important that you get out and vote. And I'm not saying vote Republican or Democrat or Independent or anything. Just saying you should get out and vote. Right now, you know, if you're unhappy with the country and you haven't voted, you gotta really be quiet. It's your fault. You helped it. If you're happy with the country and want to keep going that way, still get out and vote. Me personally, we need huge changes. I don't think it'll ever happen in my lifetime, but there it is inside. Tell you what, you got alligator arms. See how short he brought his arms in? That was Dylan Stone. He was anticipating getting whacked, so he brought his arms in on a beautifully thrown ball by Thayer. If he keeps his arms extended full length, that's an easy catch. And Thayer couldn't have really thrown that any better. And that is the first time they threw on first down, and everybody's up playing the line of scrimmage for the run, and that was wide open on the edge. Execution. Got to execute. Sunshine back out here at beautiful St. Peter's Field. Fantastic place to come and watch a football game in the fall and a baseball game during Legion season in the summer. And Bizon will be stuffed for no gain on that play. They'll make it a third. Well, I don't understand the change, but they've got a third, 1 4th and 1 now. I'm totally baffled. First of all, it should be 3rd and 11, not 3rd and 1. Chains are in the wrong spot.
3rd and 4-1.
Or else I missed something huge. 2:18 to go, clock running. Third quarter action, and this one just going through the motions now at 42-0 South Burlington. First back through, and I'm not sure they got first down after the first down was ball was marked at the 45, but the board had it at 3rd and 11 also, and what the heck. They'll bring in Cameron Stiles, number 4. He'll be playing the tailback position. They're going to have Thayer. Cameron got the play call. Bizon will take a breather on this very warm and humid day. Yeah, Stiles with Ribbons at fullback, Stiles at tailback. And MSJ at their 46-yard line. Yeah, and Sexton, he got interfered with. You know what they're going to say, though? The ball wasn't catchable. Now, the ball wasn't catchable, and that was just inadvertent contact on an irrelevant throw because, again, the ball was not catchable. But that will stop the clock with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. That's seen South Burlington extend a 28-0 lead to 42-0. They took the opening kickoff of the third quarter, returned it for a touchdown. And the Rebels looking to go to 2-1 on the year. Last year by MSJ will drop them to 1 win, 2 losses with BFA, the next opponent up. And they'll be brought down for a next to no gain. Nolan Rhodes, 85, will come in. He'll probably deliver the play to the huddle. He'll replace Sexton. Yeah, so 3rd and 10, basically, call it. Nice for those 3 initial first downs in their opening drive, and they were running the ball well. They did have a throwing first down. They passed for a first down, but not really sure what happened. The plug came out of the boat, and everything kind of sunk after that. Straight drop pressure and another sack. of Thayer, and they'll bring up a punting situation as Laddebush and Messier come in along with Drew Altabel and Sexton, of course, the punter. So told you about the Pumpkin Queen, the Halloween Parade, the really big show, Sports Beat, all the holiday programming coming up. Oh, get out and vote. I don't know, I'll have to think of other stuff to talk to you about. Well, I don't know, that could be a flag for an illegal substitution. They're late to bring on a wingman. Another high snap. Sexton able to get this one under control, and a great kick by Sexton. High and deep and bobbled and broken tackle. And this could be 6. Broken tackle and finally brought down inside the 30 on a big return by South Burlington. And they'll be deep in Mountie territory. Nope, they're not. Going to be a holding call. Brings it all back. Missed the flag. Just caught the call out of the corner of my eye. And MSJ got to take this. There's really a no-brainer here. Yeah, so they're going to see the block in the back, and they're going to bring the ball back. They're going to make them. It's a post-possession. It's not a kickover. They're going to just take the spot of the foul, and that's where South Burlington's offense will take over. With just 4 seconds left on the quarter here in the third quarter. There's the ball being brought back all the way to the 20-yard line of South Burlington. So the Mounties with a break there, hoping they can hold this time defensively. They have forced just 1 South Burlington punt today. So barring a defensive penalty. Now, they don't have enough men out there defensively. Yep. Men coming in late, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men on the field, so they'll get the timeout. And the Mounties, disorganized today, will waste the timeout to get the personnel out there on the field. Mounties only had 9 men on the field defensively, so barring a defensive penalty, this will be the final play of the third quarter. And they do bring out their starting line and starting backfield. And again, just poor tackling. He's going to score. 80-yard run, touchdown. And they had him 3 times at the line of scrimmage, and that'll make it 48-0 South Burlington. And again, I think everybody touched him on the Mounties team. Just nobody wrapped him up and brought him down. So 80 yards go down in the book, 48-0, and that was a good sprint. I mean, I give him credit. That was a heck of a run in the initial hole in there, but after that, it was just a lot of MSJ miss tackling. So yet another attempt here at a kick. We have a different kicker out. We have Tucker Abbott coming out. He's going to try his leg at it, foot at it, whatever you want to say. And again, these are hard games to call as a local guy. Up and good. 49-0 going into the fourth quarter. South Burlington with the lead. So the first play of the fourth quarter will be the kickoff after the score by South Burlington. And it's Bizon and Rhodes back deep for MSJ, and that's going to be taken by Bizon on the bounce to get the handle, and he's looking to bring it up the middle, and he's going to get to the outside. Yes, he will. Turn the corner and cut inside, and good job. Great effort by Bizon. Great return, 40-yard line for MSJ's offense. Bizon with a solid effort right there. And so put the ball out at just about exactly the 40. Little problem with the exchange there of the ball coming back in. The official, he'll march it out and set her down on the near hash mark. There we go. I just went. I didn't know he wouldn't go all the way. Well, he would go past the near hash mark, but he doesn't. So Leighton there, number 9, going to have Stiles in the backfield at the tailback along with Ribbons. His wideouts are going to be changed up on me. Oh, Fales. Pellerin Fales is up there, 23 at one of the wide receiver spots. So I'll go to the tailback on the run, and he'll break a few tackles, stumble forward, and he's going to be close to 6 yards on the carry. Good block on that right side of the line by MSJ. So yeah, a new number out there, number 23 is Brendan Pellerin fails. And he's playing a wide receiver position. So clock moving toward the 11-minute, 22nd mark to go. And again, to go from that I formation, they're going to bring the tight end Sexton over to the near side of the field. I'll make it the strong side. Motion man, that's going to be Stone coming across, Dylan Stone, and Stiles. Yeah, he went left, right, and then hesitated, and that gave South Burlington a chance to get a hold of him, and they're kind of grabbing at jersey too, South Burlington. They got a flag way across the field, way over there, and we'll see what the call is. You got to think. Yeah, motion MSJ. So that will put them at a, they're going to redo second down and make it second and long for MSJ. Oh, I'm assuming they're going to take the penalty. And they will. It made no sense not to. Yeah, so they'll study the game tape, break it down into areas of got to work on, and top area, I see it. I saw it in the game against Essex. Fundamentals, tackling. Yep, support, defensive support on the tackle, gang tackling, actually tackling. And got to work on the play calling. You got to start looking at your play calling. I like the simplicity of the play calling, but how you stack your plays in the sequence is like a good pitcher. How he throws, when he throws the curveball, when he throws the fastball, how he sets up the pitches. You know, after that third series, it was extremely repetitive, and you know, I didn't need to be a professional defensive coordinator to work against it either. You might want to mix in some different throws on first down, some throws. You know, they say, well, we don't have the numbers or we don't have the size. Yeah, you're right. You don't. You're absolutely right. So you got to compensate with some creativity on play calling, and that's going to be up over the 45 to the 46-yard line. It'll be Stiles again on the carry. South Burlington will go to 1 or 2 wins, 1 loss on the year, and she'll drop down to 1 win, 2 losses. Man, and just disorganized. Yep, they're coming out. They're going to get a delay of game call here. Because they went to the line without a play call. They came over from the talk to the coach and then had to get back into a huddle to make the play call. That was one of the strangest things I've ever seen. Messier at fullback position now for MSJ. And boy, he's got the pass high. Caught, brought down. Nice job going up getting it. I think they're going to give him the first down. They are going to give him the first down. I just need the number. Sexton with the catch, there with the delivery, and a first down MSJ. And that ball is going to be just over the midfield stripe, so they will be in South Burlington territory. Give them a new set of downs to work with. So better late than never on the play call. Of course, like I said, too, I'll have some more Mill River boys and girls soccer action for you. And I guess CSJ's got their stuff organized now. We'll have some CSJ soccer action. Right now, you're looking for execution and not going to get it there. But you're looking for a score, something moralizing, not demoralizing today. I don't know if that's really a word or not, but they'll bring them down for yet another sack. It'll be 2nd and 13 for MSJ. I tell you, winter sports coming up. I know I like to do some of Coach Stickney's MSJ hockey games, so I'll work that into the schedule. And CSJ boys and girls basketball for Athletic Director Mark Benetatis. West Rutland, definitely West Rutland girls basketball for Coach Serrani. See what else happens after that. Second back through, big hole, big run, 5 yards, 6 yards, and stop, brought back. There's the whistle after a good pickup by Stiles. Yeah, and they're going to be back in South Burlington territory. Again, that website for Channel 15 is, or Channel 20 or 21, it's www.pegtv.com. They have video on demand. They have streamlined video. They have archived video. They also have information, scheduling. Pretty informative, well set up website. Building 24 in a house center. You can always stop in and take a tour. Mounties. 2 whiteouts near side of the field. In the slot with Stone. They're going to give the stretch, spread the field out and give it up to Stiles. And he's going to be just shy of a first down, but he's going to make it doable here on 4th down. Getting a good push that time by the line. He just followed his blockers, and he'll set up a 4th and 1 for MSJ. They had gone for it early in the ballgame on 4th and 1 and converted it into a first down, and it looks like they're going to go for it again here late in the ballgame with 6:49 to go, down by 49 points. So the Mounties looking for a first down here at the South Burlington 40-yard line. Keeper, and got it. Yeah, like the call. Like the call, like the hold they ran through. First down MSJ on the Thayer keeper. First down MSJ. And again, just throwing it out, you know, some stuff to start playing for with the fall coming up. Downtown Rutland's rec department, the Halloween parade, obviously on Halloween, 6:30 start time. Get down early, get a good seat. It is a blast to be there. It is quite an atmosphere. So get that on your calendar. If you miss it live, you can watch it on TV that night, or you can wait for the tape-delayed replays of it. Stiles, nice, going forward. And again, when he's all said and done, he's moved the pile back and picked up some positive yardage. Mountie offense looking for that end zone for the first time today to avoid the big goose egg on the scoreboard. They'll mark the ball close to a 5-yard pickup. They'll break the huddle, and in the backfield they'll have Messier, number 42. He'll be at the fullback position ahead of Stiles. There, the quarterback. Stone in the slot, and Brendan Pellerin fails on the far side. Boy, again, Thayer delivers the ball high. Sexton went up to get it, but he's not that tall. A lot of the throws throughout the season have been high. That was high. He had the protection. He had the lane to throw the ball through. Again, Sexton and his counterpart, Rhodes, have a lot of times this year been able to go up and get those balls, but not that time. That will stop the clock with 5:21 to go, 3rd down and 5.5 yards. So they'll be back to the drawing board for MSJ come practice on Monday. And boy, well-timed hit. Good pass and a good hit out there by number 20, Tyler Lord. And he just timed the hit when the ball got there and it popped it free, and it'll be a 4th down. And I don't know why you wouldn't go for it here. Seriously, it'd be an awful, extremely hard punt to get in there. So they'd be kicking it well inside their own territory. Now they're bringing Thayer back out. So they're going to go for it on 4th down and 5.5 yards. And they will have Messier and Stiles in the I formation. Under center, Reedy will snap the ball to Thayer, and he'll turn, and boy, there's pressure everywhere. Yeah, he never had a chance. Yeah, never had a chance. They blitzed, and nobody picked him up in the backfield, and you had two of the more inexperienced backs in there. And that'll end up now going over on downs to South Burlington, and again, it'll be interesting to see if Bragg comes out at the quarterback spot. The ball will be spotted at the South Burlington 40. Now they had a 28-0 lead at the halftime. They have scored 21 points here in the second half. They have a 49-0 lead overall. Dominated the game in every aspect you could. And it does look now like they brought their reserves, and that'll be number 3 out there, Norton Cody. So Cody now the quarterback. There's the pitch play. The pitch was behind the running back, but he's able to find a hole, explode through the hole, and pick up good yardage. Close to 7 yards on the carry, and just shy of midfield. Well, actually quite shy. He'll be at the 46-yard line, so pick up 6. And coming in for MSJ defensively is Johnny Siltonen. And so South Burlington with Norton Cody under center. And well, it's not really an I formation. There's a fumble on the snap. Ball will be free, and I think South Burlington recovered it. If so, they lost a few yards on the play. No, MSJ will come up with the ball. Well, Louis Altobel had the ball, threw it back to the official, so I don't know if Louis got it or not, but they'll give MSJ another chance to get a score here and avoid the shutout. And that will be spotted at the 43-yard line of South Burlington. So the Mounties with a couple fumble recoveries today. That was a bright spot, yeah. One of them came on a mishandled punt. They were able to get the ball. And now this one you just saw obviously on the handoff and the run. And again, that Styles at the tailback spot. And again, well timed. Good throw. A little short on the arms, but Lord coming up number 20 to deliver the pop right about when the ball got there. You got to go full throttle at those passes. You can't. The minute the receiver eases up because he detects a body defensively there, that throws the time into the playoff. Like a serious throw into a spot, he's counting the steps and throwing to a spot. It's a timing play. And you can't get short arms on that or soft footsteps. In any event, it goes to second down, 10 yards to go. The Mounties with just 4:20 left on this afternoon at St. Peter's Field. South Burlington 49, MSJ looking to get a score here. They had to wait to have him fire on, and that's going to be determined. That's not a forward pass. That's a terrible call. That is a terrible call. That is such a no-brain call. I can't believe he did that. His arm was clearly a pass. Clearly going forward, clearly a pass, and they call it a fumble and give South Burlington back the ball. Oh, I wish there was instant replay. It's irrelevant because it's not going to be the game-changing play, but it's just the wrong call. And it had been a very, 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 very well-officiated game, don't get me wrong. But that really will stick out now in my mind as a what the heck kind of call was that by the official. So, a fumble gave MSJ the ball back, and I'm not really sure why it was called the way it was, but a fumble gave South Burlington the ball back. Just about at midfield. And in the backfield, squirting free from a few tackles. They had good penetration in the backfield, but picking up 3 yards will be South Burlington, and that will be Lord running the ball there. Now, he was a young man playing in the secondary defensively that was making the well-timed pops on the receivers. Now they have him getting a chance to carry the ball offensively. So Norton Cody to the sideline, get the play. We'll bring it back to the huddle, and South Burlington is trying to run this thing out here. They're going to leave Rutland St. Peter Field with the win over MSJ. So we'll look right down the line of scrimmage. Long snap count, I formation, and the second back through will be Lord. He'll duck underneath the initial hit, pick up a couple more yards, and bring up it down a 3rd and 5. Now they are in MSJ territory. Hypothetically, if they did not pick the first down up here, it'd be curious to see if they would go for it on 4th down. Again, we're on the web. You can be in any state, any country, any nation, and pick up Channel 15 now by just going to www.PEGTV.com. There's the pitch play, and good block. Opens up the corner, and no, he'll be held short. As Rhodes, Messier, and I want to say Silton, and no, I think it was Laddebush who got there. So they will appear to bring on the punt team on 4th and 7. South Burlington got the lead early in the ball game and just never really let up, taking advantage of numerous MSJ mistakes. The Mounties now with 3 men back on the punt. They're going to add 1 man back too many. Stone will come back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, again, confusion on the MSJ team lining up for this punt formation. high kick. Fair catch called for. They'll let the ball drop down, and again, I'm not sure why they didn't make the catch and save that 7 yards of bounce, but they'll take over at the 15-yard line. So the Mounties offense with another chance here to mount a drive with just a minute 57 to go. Again, Thayer has gone the distance at quarterback. I'm not really sure who, if he got injured, who would even be the backup quarterback, to be very honest with you. But again, he'll be back to the drawing board for the MSJ team. They'll have hopefully a very productive week of practice, and they'll get set for BFA. I'll be here for BFA. Basically, I'll be here for all the games. There's only 4 home games this year. There's the pitch, and there's the penetration. There is the brought down at the 14 is Stiles, Cameron Stiles. Just really good penetration by the defensive line. They collapsed on the big push and just didn't leave anywhere really for the offense to go forward. Well, the bright spot for me was the camera cooperated today. I didn't, unlike the Mill River Girls soccer game where I had a tracking problem, a dirty head, and shot footage that was just unviewable and wasted the whole afternoon. That is a frustrating feeling, my friend, let me tell you. As we're down to just a minute, 13 seconds to go. Play fake, throw, and completion to Sexton. He'll spin away and be brought down on the tackle just shy of the 20. So a pitch and catch there by Thayer to Sexton. We'll make it third and 5 for MSJ. On our home turf, beautiful St. Peter's Field. Gorgeous facility. So, you gotta wonder, I mean, I would really think 2 down territory if you don't pick it up here. Just because they obviously need to practice against live opponents. You know, with the very limited numbers, it affects their practice time, how they can practice. Thayer, short drop, lobs it up, and now stop the clock with 25 seconds to go. Stone the intended target and just overthrew him, and Thayer staying on the field. He's coming to Kuchar, and no, they're going to kick it away. Okay, so 25 seconds to go. They will punt the ball away. And again, 49-0 South Burlington. Again, they're having confusion getting people in there. They have no outside men. They have 9 people on the field, MSJ does. And this has happened several times. This is something by the 3rd game of the year, you've got to have this down. So they're going to cover a punt with only 9 people. They have absolutely no outside men. There's nobody down to tackle the people. They have nobody on the outside. The 2 men they were missing. And Altabell will bring him down. Louis Altabell, awesome job. Threw the blocker out of his way and made the tackle at the 30. MSJ had only 9 men on the field for that punt. Had no outside people to go down and make the tackles. No, Louis Altabell, that was an awesome play. I never want Big Lou mad at me. He's a strong young guy. So just 13 seconds left on this disastrous Saturday afternoon for MSJ. Or in the ball game, actually. The Saturday afternoon is going to continue until midnight. At which point, 1 minute afterwards, it'll turn into Sunday. So, South Burlington taking the field. I'm not really sure there to go what the holdup was, but now we're good to go. And again, they're going to come out, it looks like still with number 3 out there, Norton Cody. It is, there's the pitch play, and they can't get the seal block, and barring a penalty, that's going to be the ball game right there. I don't see any flags down, so congratulations to South Burlington and MSJ. Keep your heads up, start over, next week's a new week. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always bear with Munger Vision.